Hi everyone, I am Miss Herring and welcome to the 23-24 school year at Pinacate Middle School. I am so excited to have you in our classroom, and I couldn't think of a better way to connect with you first other than creating this small video just to give you a snapshot of who I am and what this classroom is all about. So a little bit about me. The best thing I would say is that I'm a mom. I'm new to this. My baby Bryant, he's just 1 year old and he's my absolute pride and joy. He and his dad make up my little small family. So you'll hear me reference stories about them a lot, and I hope maybe one day you'll be able to meet them in person. And if you keep your eyes out, you may meet his dad a little bit sooner than you think. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Outside of my small family, I am the fourth of 5 kids. I have a lot of siblings back at home to my wonderful parents. So I'm really big on family. If you have siblings, I look forward to hearing all your cool stories about them, to share and maybe have some laughs, and maybe we have some things in common that you never know. With my family, I was brought up playing sports. And so we are a big, huge sports family. And through that, I grew to love the game of basketball. So I played basketball, fun fact, since I was 7 years old, all the way through middle school and in high school. And then from high school, I went ahead on and I played at the college level. So if you're interested in sports, I'm a perfect person to talk about just the ups and downs of what may come with doing that. But I can tell you one thing, sports brings about so many different opportunities, and I love to share those different opportunities with all of my students. So you'll hear me talk about sports a lot and use it as a reference point. In addition to playing basketball, I also currently coach. When I first started at Pinacate, I was the basketball coach, and then of course my son came along, so my attention went elsewhere. But I'm now a happy coach with travel basketball, and so we get to travel different places in Orange County and San Diego. We actually, it was so cool this summer, I was able to go to LSU to meet the NCAA champions, as my team had a championship tournament out in New Orleans. So we saw different things, different cultures. We ate some good food. So that's just my outside hobbies. Something that I do outside of being a teacher is coach basketball, and it takes me to some pretty cool places. So I'm excited to share a lot more about that throughout the school year. And with that, being someone who came from sports and went through the whole process throughout high school and middle school, it takes a lot, and it takes a lot of focus. And so being a student athlete, you always have to remember that the student comes first. And so with that, it's important for you to connect with your teachers, connect with your classmates, and make sure you're utilizing all those resources here on campus, because they have plenty to make sure that you're being successful in the classroom. So that way it makes it all the more joyful when you're able to accomplish things on the court or on the field with your teammates. And so if you're interested in sports and that's the pathway that you choose, and that's something that interests you even now, please come talk to me. I'm more than happy to discuss anything and answer any of your questions to the best of my ability. And if I can't get them answered, I make sure to point you in the right direction. So why did I become a teacher? I'm fairly young. I could probably do a couple other things with the different talents and gifts that I have, but truly inspiring young people and giving back to people who are trying to find their way and nurturing their dreams has truly become one of the most rewarding things that you can actually experience. And it's very hard to describe. It's something that I take pride in. And so becoming a teacher for me was something that it was like, why not? We have so many different career paths, and entrepreneurship's great, and being a doctor is awesome, and being a lawyer is great, but there's a foundation to all of those things. And so I feel blessed to be able to stand in the journey of so many young people's lives and just give to them something that maybe wasn't given to me, or something that maybe was given to me that I know has stuck with me throughout my career. So I hope to impart just a little bit of wisdom and a little little bit of knowledge, but more importantly, I hope to ignite fires within my students and hope that whatever it is that your dreams are, whatever it is that your talents are in our classroom, you're able to nurture them, find out what it is, and hey, maybe you yourself will figure out that teaching is a passion of yours. But more or less, teaching is just an inspirational career path, and it's my why. And that is why I'm here, to serve you guys. Now next week, we'll go into a lot more detail about what it is to be a student in our classroom and those expectations. But for now, I think I'll leave you with just some summarization of what the expectations are for us. So, number one, be respectful, be kind. There's no reason why anyone should put down anyone else. So the same respect that you would expect for yourself, make sure it's given to others. Number two, come prepared and be ready. There's a couple of things that you guys have in your control, and that's being on time and having the items and materials that you need, not only to be successful in our classroom, but to be successful out there. These are things that are just habits. You want to practice good habits. So here I am reminding you, be on time. And number three, have fun. School is not meant to be boring, it's what you make it. So make sure when you come into our classroom that you're ready, you're open-minded to do those things that make this experience a good one. Like I said, I'm here to nurture your talents, find those gifts, and I want you to know that it is a safe space to do all those things here in our classroom. Simple, right? So again, my name is Miss Herring, and I'm here to serve you. This is our classroom, and let's make it a great 23-24 school year. Somos Pumas!